Skip up in my club, stay with a bitch in a gun, to stay with my dick in a guts, yeah. Riddle the king of the Greek self. Fuck her, don't fuck with LA. Sheesh, private jet, fuck her delay. Went to Paris and back in the day. Okay, I won't never, okay, bitch. Stop asking. Came up supporting my family. Just for that, they should give me a Grammy. Running the duck in the slammer. Thinking about cocking the hammer. The lights, the glitter, the glamour. None of this shit even matter. None of this shit make me happy. Went up in rehab instead of a casket, locking me up and they had the rooms padded. Magistrate checking my fashion.
Ripping that motherfucker grammar, ripping I'm undercover soul. Singing out loud another bitch, you think that I'm a lover, no. Reason I keep on shrugging, blind as cash, let's keep on coming on. They making me from bugging, from seeking out more destruction. I'm a promise of time, but I don't know that these bitches want me to fly them out just because I am the glow. All these fine boys wanna be me, but they keep it on the low and talk shit about me and my cousin while we down there through our door. All this fame is such a curse. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Watch me raise the fucking dead next time I'm off stage at a show. Haunted, 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 haunted. Can't escape my mind. It's like I'm doing time all the time. Exhausted, lost it. Just one little line. Have to talk with God all the time. Yeah, haunted, haunted. Can't escape my mind. It's like I'm doing time all the time. Exhausted, lost it. Just one little line. Have to talk with God all the time. Yeah.
What is up, pimps? It's your boy Creek. Oh man. You know, I needed a chuckle. I needed a laugh. You know, because life can be so funny. Things in life. Go figure. Everything's peaches and all that, right? Well, D-Saw wakes up and breaks my car. Nah, she didn't break it. I think it was on its way. You know, we've been having it going on, 5 years, and finally, like a throttle body goes out or something? Either way, $215 part. Who has it? Who has it? So, guys, as an emergency, let's show some charity and try to raise up some money for this part, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do, okay? I just gave my whole check away to the landlord yesterday, and this happens. I said, wow, why couldn't the car break down yesterday? You know? But that's the irony behind it. But you know what? We can sit here complain day and night about my problems and woes, but I got to sit back, relax, take a laugh. You see the title of the show. Prison tuber Jay Williams is behind bars. The irony of that, guys, okay? I'm sorry this has to go this route, guys, but when you pick your profession, and some of these professions are life choices or life paths, I guess, sometimes it really comes back to bite you in the ass, you know what I mean? Like, we know prison and jail is a forever type of thing, right? If you break the law, you're going to go there. You're going to do time. If you, don't be a law-abiding citizen, eternally, that's where you're going to end up, okay? And the shitty irony of it, guys, is like, he did it hard, 10 years, got out, made something of himself, was released and free for about 9 to 10 years. And then he gets into this major ordeal. We're going to watch some videos. We got some stuff to watch. Trust me. Taking some of the attention off the drug story community. Let's move it on to the prison story community, okay? So this guy, allegedly, he, someone had said he had a gun. There was no gun brandished, according to him. And because you're a convicted felon, a dangerous one at that, by his words and admission, if someone says you have a gun, according to him, they can go draw up a warrant. There's a few little stories we can talk about that may be alluding to why this gun incident came about, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But he got into a high-speed chase. He's like, I guess he was forewarned there was an active warrant, and he didn't want to go turn himself in because he knew he was going to be setting his ass down. You ain't finna be no convicted felon and then walk around with a gun and think you're just going to slap a bond and you'll deal with the court date down the road. No. Especially if you're a violent offender. Like, the charges that netted him his prison sentence initially was... sorry, this has been bugging the shit out of me. I had to get rid of it. Okay. He had robbed someone. It was a home invasion. His victims were not harmed. But, I mean, let's be honest. When you do like a kick in a door or something, you're going to get a max penalty, okay? Sorry, I can't even think or talk today. Anyway, let's mosey on over and get this video started because we got some other videos to kind of watch too. What's everybody been up to? What's up, DG, in the chat? Glad to see you there, bud. So yeah, I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are probably hip to Jay Williams, but he was talking about, of course, he's raising money to get this and that, and he made a good point, guys. He made a good point. He said, if you can't donate money, go buy and watch the videos. That helps, like, the views. It helps feed his family, you know? RockAuto.com. Okay. So basically, if you watch his vids, it's giving it views, and YouTube pays you that monthly stipend or whatever. Let's see. We are going to start off with, excuse me, the original video that was aired, because that's the most likely one that we need to start with, and then we'll show you some other ones. Some of these people's reactions and stuff. Now, I was going to do this the other day, but I ended up having to work, so we moved it on over to today. Okay, here we go. I think. He had a friend that was a cellmate named Woody. And Woody was the one to give us this live video. Because, like I said, I figured somebody that's successful as him, like he struck out and got his own business made, did this, did that. He's got money, he's got a means, but having that convicted felon thing and then like guns involved and high-speed chases and a charger, yeah, they're holding his ass for a minute, and even the bond's gonna be fucking high as hell. So he has to sit there no matter what. I had the damn thing queued up. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me do this number. All right. Okay. Now the video we're about to watch is the one that he went to. His buddy Woody was able to get this jail call on a live, and so this is the first appearance you see of Mr. Williams since his arrest, or I think his arrest was Saturday night, but yeah, this is going to be interesting nonetheless. Hold on, guys. Let's share this up, and let's see. I'm not sure if I got to speed it up because people can strike or whatnot, so let me do that. Anywho, let's knock this out.
Welcome to A New Life with Woody. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. So this is one of the very most anticipated videos that people want to see. Jay Williams in his own words. And I got him. That's my homeboy. Him and I did an interview today on a video visit. And he got some clarification, a few things out. And he wants to share to the world what he's going through and why. So stay tuned. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Much love, and let's do this together. Now, I hope y'all enjoy the video.
Let's do this
Please
together.
Drop them comments.
Go ahead and so I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, man. First and foremost, man. So a lot of people want to understand, where you're at mentally right now.
He looks rough. Yeah, guys, you're gonna have to excuse that loud noise. Jail tends to get pretty loud, okay? So you'll hear him, but you'll hear that noise also. It's from the jail around him behind him.
Talk about that.
I'm trying to get right, man. I think I took credit for more than I should have took credit for. Like, I tried to take credit for everything that happened in life. Me, and it wasn't me, man. It was never me. I don't want to sound like I'm not in here on no holy moly God type stuff, man. But it wasn't me. I took credit.
I think that's the jail TV, and it's just echoing off like the reverb off the tiles and walls because it's empty. It's a jail.
For when you take credit for everything, it's gonna fall apart. That's just what it is. I took credit for everything, and I lost sight somewhere. I lost my humbleness, and that'll cost you. It'll cost you. I got so wrapped up with work, so wrapped up with YouTube and everything that I started to really lose sight of what matters most, and that's the people around me. My son's growing up and I'm not there. I'm always at work. When I come in, I'm tired. Like, I'm not there for the wife. She's always there with the kids. And I think this was to sit me down and tell me, hey, slow down, take a look at what you got, cherish it, and be there for it. So that's exactly how I'm looking at this, man. I'm taking this as an opportunity to fix any small flaws I might have, big flaws I might have, and get back home.
You'll be home soon, man. You'll be home. So I just want you to know all your supporters out there, man, are sending mad comments like I've told you, man. You got anything to tell them, man?
Man, if y'all gonna send it, send it. Like, I've spent so much already on lawyers that my bonds are coming up. Like, I'm telling you, they're coming up.
Yep.
I've got a bond Wednesday, and I've got one that I'm rumbling Thursday. I've got one of the best lawyers in the state of VA, but it didn't come cheap. I got a family out there and that's what sucks the most. I got a family out there, man, that is suffering. Yep. They're going without. It eats me up. The guilt eats me up that I didn't think about them when I took off, man. Yep. To my viewers, to the fan base, to the day ones, man, I need y'all. Y'all needed me. I need y'all. So send that.
I'm gonna give
send
them
it to Woody.
I'm gonna give them my
send it
cash
to Woody's
app.
Cash App. Send it to Woody's Cash App. He can keep receipts of everything so that I can thank y'all when I get up out of here. But I'm gonna need that for bail, man.
No, don't send any money to Woody's Cash App. Send money to my Cash App. I'm the one with the real fucking problem here.
Lawyer says if he can't get me a bond, it's gonna be high. It's gonna be high. I've done what I had to do to come up with some money, but I don't know how much more I can come up with, man. I'm in here. Being in here, I've generated a lot of money. You know what I mean? With the help of a couple people, I come up with a lot of money from behind walls. But I need more. I need y'all. If you want to send me money, you can get in the comment section and ask Woody how to do that, or he can tell you after this part of the video and the next part of the video, whatever. But hard times, man. It's not the same. This ain't for me no more. When I used to do time back in the day, like, I used to come in here and I didn't care, man. I just ran in. I came in here and I ran wild. But when you got a family, when you have a family, let me tell you something. It ain't easy no more. When you get on the phone, that 6-year-old little boy wants to know where daddy is, it ain't easy no more. This shit ain't easy. I went in the first time, never shed a tear. You think I'm a water faucet when I'm in here. I don't let others see it, but that's all I do, man. I think about my family.
So let me change the subject real quick, man. Don't worry, they're out here crying for you too, bro. I know my wife is bald many a days, man, already. So,
what did he say? People out here crying for you, man. I know my wife's been bald. Woody, your wife has been crying over this fucking guy getting arrested? I hope he just didn't mean to say that the way he said it.
You got all these other people out here making these videos about you slandering your name.
My motherfucking wife's crying over another man law. I wish she would. Boy, I wish she would. That'd be the end of that wife.
Saying this and saying that. What you got to say to them people?
They wouldn't say it to my face. Not one of them. Not one of you would say it to my face. Not one of you would even approach me in public.
Oh,
let's be real. And now that y'all got my real name, you see my jacket. Ain't nothing bad in it. If you want to be honest, I've been a demon. I never denied what I was. I never denied who I used to be. My charges, I don't have bad charges. I don't have no charges with women, no charges with children. Y'all looked me up. You got me. You got me? Okay. So what? And what does it show? What does it show? It shows that time and time again, I've gotten busy. That's what it shows. That's why I'm having hard trouble.
You hear that shit? Now, this is the shit that pisses me off the most. When this guy was in the free world in the streets, he had his little, he would talk with his draw and be like, life in the pen. I mean, I could show you some shit, okay? He's got fucking thousands of hours, okay? And then, like, you put him in jail a couple days, this shit comes out. This thug-ass white boy shit. Look at my jacket. It just shows I had to get busy. Get the fuck, man. You better be talking like you are praying to get out of this motherfucker. Don't nobody want me no tough ass in county jail?
I'm getting out right now. It's because I go in the courtroom and the prosecutors are like, he is a very violent criminal. He should not be on the streets. And I'm in there like, oh, I'm not a violent guy. Nobody got hurt. There's nobody hurt in this case. But to anybody talking, you know what? I ain't even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you. You're doing exactly what I would expect you to do. You can't get anybody else to watch you any other way. But if you put my name in it, they're going to watch. And for y'all to call Woody a clout chaser, Woody is my friend. He is like family to me.
He is eating it
There's
up.
nobody on YouTube that can say they shared a cell with me. That they slept on the top bunk, or they were there when I hurt my back. You know what I mean? Or that they got tattooed.
It's not that Woody's clout chasing. He's just the only one that can help facilitate your phone calls and your reach to the outworld media. Of course he's not clout chasing. He's eating this shit up with a spoon. I would.
Who's on them from me? Like, this is like family to me. This man has made dinner at my house. I was best man at his wedding. How do you call that clout chasing? Clout chasing is when you don't really mess with somebody like that, and all of a sudden you just start talking about him or dropping videos and name dropping. I knew everything he was doing from day one. I was over here messaging him from the tablet the entire time. So I knew what was going on. So he wasn't just making video after video. We were in sync. And he was doing what I asked him to do. So y'all can take that clout chasing shit in.
Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's right.
Please, Jay, don't do that while you're in jail. Oh my God.
I know that's right.
And I'm gonna say this, y'all don't even really know what's going on. Like, I got a gun charge with no gun. Let me tell you how this works. When you're a career criminal and you got felonies on your record, if they say you had a gun, you automatically had a gun.
No, chances are if a motherfucker said you had a gun and they went as far as to calling the police to say he has a gun, you had a fucking gun. Who you lying to?
I didn't have no gun.
And this is the shit that pisses me off at these fucking prison tubers. That's why I wouldn't fuck with them anyway. They're all fucking liar, like, criminals, okay? That's what you're dealing with. Okay, drugstore community. Do you want a bunch of fucking dope addicts? Or prison story community? Do you want a bunch of fucking thieves and criminals? You pick. Maybe we can get a median in there?
No gun was recovered. I was charged with possession of firearm by a violent felon, and no gun was recovered. I was charged with brandishing a firearm, and no gun was recovered. And then the person that said it came to court and recanted their statement and said, look, I was intoxicated.
That sounds to me like a scorned... I don't think this pertains to his wife. I don't think... Because, like, the first thing you would think is, oh, he got into a domestic dispute with maybe his wife was drinking, he was drinking or something. And maybe he got all bowdy and started waving that biscuit around, you know? But I don't know. We're going to find out eventually who the victims are and who it was that allegedly he had pulled up on. But he was talking about this situation, this instance, a couple weeks ago in one of his videos. He had taken in a family, or it was like it was somebody's daughter or something. But anyway, the little girl was acting out. She was running the streets. And he was making a point. He was saying something about basically like he adopted the girl as like a parental father, and she's acting out, being all wild, crazy, little hoochie, whatever. So I don't know if maybe he got into it with maybe the girl's boyfriend because he said something about her running away. That's what it was. I think we can find that video. Let me look real quick.
Heard a clicking noise and assumed it was a gun. There was no gun. I didn't do anything.
Heard a clicking. What is that indicative of? Someone racking back a slide. Okay. So there was a gun present. We don't even know what.
Can't say but so much because it's an active case. But I will say this. The hardest thing I'm dealing with right now is the eluding. I did take off.
Oh, here we go.
That I'm gonna plead guilty to. There's no way I can say I didn't. They got it on 40 plus police cameras. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I took them on a high-speed chase because I was called and told they are looking for you with 2 warrants. One for possession of firearm by violent convicted felon, and one for brandishing a firearm. Do you know what it means if I just pull over? It means I go into this jumpsuit. So when they put those lights on, my heart got to beating, and it was like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I'm in the charge.
What do you do? What do you do? Let me put a pair of socks on while I ask you what you fucking do. if you're a reformed prison tuber and you've changed your life and you're trying to set an example and YouTube's paying you for it, you fucking pull over and let the cop do his damn job, you dip fuck.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Logically, I'm just gonna ball away in my wife's Charger and add more trouble. Because it makes me look more innocent, right? Right?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off because I ain't done nothing.
Because I
I
ain't
didn't do
done
nothing
nothing.
to get put in jail. Nothing.
Didn't do nothing to get put in jail, but you in there. You did something, bud.
Nothing.
Fuck prison.
Once I can finally talk about it and it's all over, you'll be like, damn, man, that's rough. And I'm gonna have to. I know I'm gonna have to do some time behind the elude because they said that the car cameras, the cop cars, they were trying to keep up with me. At some points, clocked me going somewhere over 120, and it was like it was crazy, man. There was a whole standoff. They tased me twice.
A standoff? They tased him? Hang on, let me put a shirt on for this. Jeez, dude. And it's like, the pieces are still not fitting. They wouldn't go, you wouldn't run. You wouldn't get tased. You wouldn't get dramatized. Come on, were you drunk? Were you drunk driving?
Why y'all tase me? They tased me. The man shot. Man said, let me
Why you tase me, boo?
talk to you. I said, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna smoke the cigarette, but we're gonna talk. What's up? Cop shot me in the chest with a taser. I said, did you just tase
Where's the
me?
chat, guys?
Took him out, threw it back at him.
Yeah.
He looked at me all crazy, reloaded his taser, and shot me
Yeah.
again. I said, come on, man, stop tasing. Stop tasing. I said, that shit ain't like.
Of course
ain't
I
got
ran.
nothing.
I was innocent.
Wasn't on
Thank
no-
you.
I went down there on no tough guy stuff. I went down there on no crazy stuff. Like, I did not do anything. And I ended up
I did
locked
not
up
do
because of my
anything.
record.
Isn't that the most, like, played out, wore out response in all of the history of ever in jail? I didn't do nothing.
That's what happened. After court's all said and done, and I'll tell y'all the story, you're going to be like, damn. Things get real when you become a convicted felon. Especially when your jacket's riddled with them. My whole jacket, like, it consists of, like, my big felonies are robberies and malicious wounds. These are acts against men, not women, not children, but men. And when they look at those things, man, you go in front of the judge, you go in front of a courtroom, you're just the worst person ever. Even though my last conviction was 2005.
Let me let Vinny in. Hang on, guys.
I've been home 9 years, no new charges, traffic infractions. And somebody says I did something, so I automatically did it. I don't get the same trial. I don't get the same as everybody else. Not no call from a cop saying, hey, can we get your side of the story like everybody else would? Because that's what happens in real life. Exactly. If you're not a career criminal, if you're not a convicted felon, somebody calls the cops on you, the cops call you and say, hey, somebody said this about you, Mr. Ken. How are you doing today, buddy? And you say, well, I didn't do that. And they say, well, come on down here, let's talk about it. You go down there and they say, okay, well, we believe you. And they throw it out. When you're me, you know what they do? They type up warrants. Because how do you get a warrant for me? How did you even process a warrant for a firearm with no gun? You don't have a gun. So how do I have a firearm charge?
Yeah.
If I don't have a firearm, how did I brandish a gun? So my lawyer said, don't worry about those. We'll spank those immediately.
Look, he's already talking like jail. Don't worry about those. We'll spank those.
They're looting.
What the fuck?
They don't like that eluding, man. They don't like it one bit. And I don't blame them. I was reckless, disregard for public safety. You got to remember now, it was 12 o'clock at night, Saturday night, raining, black outside. I'm riding in the Charger, and I could feel them behind me. And I could look in my rear view, and I could see that there was something back there shiny. And my brake lights were illuminating the hood of this car that was behind me. And all of a sudden, about 40 headlights came on. When the headlights came on, all these blue
40 headlights. Let's see. Let's do the math. 2 headlights per car. 2, 4, 6. Dude, I understand you're telling your story, and to you it probably feels this way, but okay, I'll stop. I'll shut up.
lights came on. An ocean of blue lights came on.
An ocean.
And yeah, I took off.
Did you guys ever hear like the Blue Crush that would go through Memphis? It was to deter criminals and intimidate, that type of shit. An ocean of blue lights. That's what they called that. A sea of blue. I highly doubt they're going to have that many cops over this fucking guy, this YouTuber, whose identity's plastered all over his vehicles and, like, reputation publicly. You'd be the first one they'd find, dude. You're not low-key at all.
I took off because I didn't want to be back in this jumpsuit. I knew I had no option in the matter. You know what's crazy? crazy how God works. I ran out of gas. Well, actually, I was running out of gas. I said, do I just keep pushing it or do I pull over? So I went ahead and I pulled over. You know?
So, can this be used against him in the court of law? He said he pulled over on account of getting low on gas. Now, does that mean if you'd had a full tank, he would have kept going? Man, I hope your lawyer don't hear this video, dude. Oh, wait, it's publicly on YouTube. Shit. What do we do now?
And we had a little standoff, and then they took me into custody. But I'm only human.
That man said a standoff. They fucking, because you ran, they're like, get on the fucking ground. You don't get on the ground, obviously. They tase you, beat your ass, throw you in jail. Same results ending anyway.
You know what I mean? Come on now. I am a prison content creator. You can't be but so shocked. My entire life has been about prison. And I talk about reform, and I talk about all these different things. I need y'all to understand, I'm only human. Sometimes I give better advice than I take. Sometimes I need to take my own advice and I don't. But I'm not no bad guy. I'm not, you see, because I'm in here, I'm a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. There's a lot of dudes in here that are not bad guys. We're men that make mistakes. I'm a father, a business owner, a motivator, I'm a man. And no matter what, I'll be back. I'll always be back. I'll always come back. And I'm never going to stop coming. I got a family out there. So
By the time you get back, years gonna have passed, and YouTube's probably gonna be shut down.
nothing going to keep me from returning. Nothing. I love each and every one of y'all. And y'all already know that when I come back, King Kong in this bitch and taking over.
So let me change subjects for a second real quick. So I told you about that video that Spencer dropped. So you got all these people out here assuming about that situation.
First of all, so ain't Spencer the dude that just got allegations of having child porn on his phone? Keep my name out your mouth. Air your laundry out. Just because ain't nobody watching you no more because they found out you're a weirdo, don't mean it's right for you to talk to me. You ain't never talked to me about nothing. Whatever you and the old boy had going on, y'all had going on. I didn't have nothing to do with none of that. So don't pull me in the equation of Jay did this, Jay did this. As far as Suboxone goes, you've never heard me put anyone down that's doing something that's better themselves or get treatment. The Suboxone is what keeps somebody from whatever it is they do, whether it be pills or dope or whatever, then good. If that's your method of treating and keeping you from overdosing or doing whatever you do, good. But don't make it out like I bashed people that have done that. And don't assume you know what you're talking about. You haven't talked to me. We've never had a conversation about anything that goes on in my life. Spencer. It's your shit before you talk about mine.
That's right.
Man, I think fucking jail just gets motherfuckers real cagey, man. What is it? You get cabin fever? Look at how he's acting. You've never seen this side of Jay Williams ever on YouTube in the last 2 years. Until now. Put somebody in that place, and then their whole world is upside down.
We miss you, bro, man. Like,
I'm coming.
We miss you, bro. My wife's been crying about you.
Don't worry about it. I'm coming. Like I can't do anything with YouTube. My hands are tied. You know what I mean?
You sound like me.
But you're my people, man. And so I want everybody to know what's going on. I'm not trying to act tough or none of that, man. I'm hurt right now. I'm upset. I'm angry. You know, there's so much I can't talk about because of with everything that's going on. But I will. When the time is right, I'll talk about it all. All I can do is incriminate myself.
yeah.
And I can't do that. Everything I've said today is allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Like,
You right,
it sucks, man.
You dead
It
right.
sucks to be 2 years old and have your 6-year-old son say, "Daddy, when are you coming home?" My son thought his daddy was in a field chasing butterflies. He asked my wife, "Where's my dad?" Some field chasing butterflies.
Was that supposed to be sarcastic, or was that some kind of like,
And then he was looking at me and he said, "Daddy, where are you?"
I think that honesty is the best policy. And for his 6-year-old to say, "Mama, where's Daddy?" I would be honest. I mean, this is the child's first, instance of dealing with this type of news. I'd be honest with the child and say, "Son, your dad got in some trouble and he is in a detention facility. The whereabouts of his release are unknown. So that's that on that. All right."
And I put my head down. I said, "I'm in jail. I'm in jail. I'm not in the field chasing butterflies. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat life. I want you to know what's real. I'm in jail. He was like, why? I said, because they said I did something. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. But somebody said I did something, so because they said I did it, I'm locked up. But you know, I think everything happens for a reason. What I really do, man. I don't think God would put this on me unless there was a reason. I think the reason for that being so that I can better myself every way I need to do that, and whatever way that may be, I can better myself.
Yeah,
Look in Florida.
Yeah. I can't see you really now. There you go. You know, this is your time to do some reflection, Jay. Like I told people, the first few days of someone being down, it's the hardest. And
I beat myself down.
I told them that. I told all your followers that you're beating yourself up, and they tell me to tell you to keep your head up. There's comments telling them that you love you, they want to help. They want you to know that they got your support. They're still watching your videos. People are out there just showing their support 100%. They're giving all the prayers. You know, just like I've told you.
I need y'all to run them videos up, man. Go back and watch them videos. If you ain't doing nothing, just sit your phone down and put my playlist on and let it play. Because you know what? If you can't if you can't donate nothing, watch those videos. That's going to keep that YouTube check coming in. Watch them videos. The views are what's going to keep my family fed. And if you can donate, I love you. If you can't donate, I love you.
I'm gonna when I edit this video, I'm gonna attach my Cash App on the bottom of it. And I talked to Lynette.
Yeah, once again, screw Woody's Cash App. Donate to mine. Mine's more important.
This morning, and then talk to her, and everything's kosher. She's waiting for that. But you just gotta keep focused, man. You know, I love you, man. You're like my brother. You've always been there for me. I done told people we've been through thick and thin together, man. You know, it's just sad that people out there running their mouth about things that they don't know.
This ain't me, man.
It is.
This ain't me.
I know it ain't.
Like, you look at my face, I'm not the same dude because I got to be on a different type of time now. You know what I mean? Like,
I got to be on a different type of time.
A whole different person when I'm in here than I am out there. Out there, I'm all peace, hugs, let's try to help each other. In here, ain't none of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in go mode, and I don't want to be in go mode. I want to be in dad mode.
This man said I'm in go mode. You're in county jail. Calm the fuck down, bro. You still got some time before they send your ass away. No, this means your ass gonna be taking state. So, I mean, look at it. Look at what jail does to you. It transforms you. When you're taken away from simple soaps, simple linens, like you're getting put in a jumpsuit that's, I mean, yeah, the quality of living's gonna feel like shit, and that's like you literally see it physically on someone's demeanor in their appearance. I'm telling you.
I'm being boss mode, husband mode. No, I've done things, man.
But he's milking this. He knows he's stuck. His ass is stuck right there where he's stuck. So he has to, like, give you guys this image. He's a prison tuber. This is what they do in jail.
I'm going to say it again so you can understand me. I am not perfect. I am not the Messiah. I've done things I am not proud of in life. I'll continue to make mistakes along the way. I am human. And I beat myself up and I judge myself every single day. I got to live with my decisions every single day when I look in the mirror. Nobody suffers more than the family. Not even me. I have a lot to lose. A huge house, big, beautiful house.
Stuff.
A lot of stuff. Like, I've got till the 10th or I lose my warehouse. That's the first thing that goes. So if the warehouse goes, the construction goes.
I don't want to hear no fucking whine and shit about, oh, if I don't have money by the 10th, I'll lose my warehouse. You should have fucking thought about that, buddy, if you valued your motherfucking freedom so much for this damn, what the fuck is it called? You running from the cops, racing in jail and shit?
Which, like I said, I think everything that's taking place is taking place for a reason. I think I got a little too ahead of myself, and God stepped in and said, ho, soldier, come here. Let me humble you for a second. Let me set you down. And I am humbled. I realize now what I had and what I was taking for granted. Sometimes we need lessons, we need stuff like this. I needed this. I'm not gonna say I needed to be locked up, but I needed something to step in and open my eyes. Because sometimes we get so blinded that there's really no other way. Something like this will wake you up real quick. Won't nothing.
So the instant success and overnight rewards from YouTube, being heavily monetized, you're a successful worker, you're being so successful that you got ahead of yourself? Is that what you're saying? Like, you need something to humble you? Hey, I got something that'll humble you right now. Trade shoes with me, bro.
Wake you up faster than no handcuffs.
Exactly. So listen, these are your biggest.
Stop the
YouTube-
presses. Chicago Dave. I don't know. I heard something behind me like make noise. All the other phones and tablets are on, but I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, I think I still have your number, Dave. Let me see. You want to come up and talk about this, man?
Supporters that are supporting you right now. You got JD Delay. You got Chad.
Big salute to JD.
Blood on the Razor Wire, Chad.
Marks, big salute, man, my guy.
You got Zebby.
I love you to death, Zebby. I'll send you a message, by the way.
AZ Ruction.
Yeah.
Oh, big old AZ from the Cactus State.
Yeah, from the Cactus State. You got Grub Mud. He's sending love to you.
Mud.
Yeah.
Out there making it happen.
Some of these guys are like Birdman's friends. Listen to the names. Grub Mud.
Yeah, you got Big Weeby sending word to you.
What up, Big Weeby out there in West Virginia?
Damn,
so
Dave.
it's a bunch more that.
Dave.
Hey, we
Hell
can't
no.
forget,
Shut the
forget
fuck up,
about
Jay
dude, Ronnie.
Williams. Dave, man, we talked about this, bro. That's a no-no. Why, God, why? Damn it.
Blue Eyes,
Yeah,
man,
Ronnie
the
Blue
Boston
Eyes.
boss.
Ronnie Blue Eyes did send a message.
Ronnie Blue Eyes, man, the Boston boss, bro. I got nothing but love for you, man. My brother from another, man.
Yeah. And you know, life is good, man. Right now, for a lot of reasons. I'll say this for me.
Yeah, I still got it, man. That's what I'm doing.
People call me a clout chaser. I just don't see it. I did this because you told me to do this. You know?
Correct.
I didn't
How you
tag
gonna be a
I didn't tag nobody in the videos. I didn't. do
Still,
any
you're
of
not
that shit.
supposed to be
I put
doing
it out
that.
because you told me to put them out. And I get
Listen, Dave, Chicago Dave, we already talked about this, man. You got, my brother, you got a lot of shit hanging over you. I wouldn't even be near it, bro. You got more important things to focus on.
crucified for that situation.
Here's the thing, man. I've told you this before. I'm gonna tell you again. Who cares what they say? If they talk about you, you're doing something right. Remember
That is
When
not.
it comes to
That is not true. Take that back, Jay Williams.
YouTube, if they talk about you, you're doing something right, or they wouldn't be talking about you.
Exactly.
It's that simple. As far as I go, if y'all waiting on a response from me, y'all got me messed all the way up. You
Speaking of
got
that-
to get your weight up.
He said, "Y'all waiting on me to respond? Well, let's see. You gonna do it via phone, jail, video call from Woody, or
So speaking of that, check this out. Let's just look on the bad side of things. Let's say that they don't give you a bond. Do I got permission to put your information out there for the jail ATM so people can put money directly on your books?
You can put it out there now. My information's already out there. Jim Harford Williams.
he's like, let me get
I
that."
ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. My name's out there.
Got
I
you.
just go by Jay. I go by Jay because that's what they call you when you're locked up. They call you by your first initial.
Yep.
Oh, ever since I started getting locked up as a kid, they take away the name and just use the initial. That's where Jay Williams comes from.
Yeah.
From being incarcerated. You take away the first part of the name, they just use the initial. You know what I mean?
So,
That's how I became Jay Williams. I never lie.
You do have some of your supporters that already told me they didn't drop you a letter in the mail, card in the mail. So be on the lookout for that. You know, it may get too bad where people start blowing you up. Just
So he has this thing where he starts talking about, you got me, y'all doxed my location, you got my real name. It's like, I thought your name was Jay Williams. Apparently, I think his name's like Jeff or Jeffrey or something. Ooh, what a hidden secret.
try to respond to some of them, man. Just
That's all love, man. Like I said, I've been really withdrawn, really withdrawn. Like mad at myself. You know, even though I know I didn't do nothing, there were certain things that led to this situation. You know, there was a road that was traveled that got to where we were. It wasn't like I was just, you know, in a library and somebody said something. but I didn't do what they said I did. There was nobody harmed. Not a single person had a hair on their head harmed. Not a single person was threatened. It's just when they say you did, you did. You know, this all stemmed from a night of us going out to have fun. What I will say is this, I will give the people this, man. I can say this much. I relapsed a couple months ago off alcohol. When I went and I did the Ian Big show, when I went out to Ian Big, I flew out. When I was on the flight back home that night, a stewardess walked up and set a Heineken down in front of me with a cup on top of it. I said, man, I ain't drinking almost 2 years. And I sat there for the longest time. I sat debating that. Like, I'm not going to drink it. And then I was like, you know what? I work hard, man. I work damn hard. I deserve one little beer. And that one little beer was all it took. Within the week, I was full-blown back to drinking again. And I can't blame nobody but me. That's all on me.
Let me say something.
That's all on me.
Another
That's
thing
all on
people
me.
have been saying, that if I was so close to you and such a friend to you, why didn't I say something to you about you drinking? Did anybody know you were Did anybody know you were drinking?
No. I hid it from everybody. I'm very good at doing things like that. I hid it from everybody. The only person that suspected was my wife, and I lied. I would come home and she'd be like, you smell like alcohol. And I'd be like, I've been sweating all day. I would lie about it. I'd be like, maybe that's my cologne. Like, I was lying about it. I lied about it to everybody because I was ashamed. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I've been an alcoholic since I was a young man, young boy, not even a teen.
Yeah, sorry, you're not pulling that one past me, Jay. You're not gonna come home reeking of fucking booze and go, "It's my cologne. It's my cologne." This is how I probably forecasted him coming in the door, drunk. Okay, it's probably like this. Sweetie, where have you been? It's really late. Jeez, have you been drinking? It smells like booze. Shut up, bitch! Don't get in my fucking business. I pay the fucking bills around here. I'm the dick. I have the cock. I will do what I want. And if I want to have a fucking beer or two, I will. I am Jay fucking Williams. That's what I forecasted. What really was said.
Teenager yet, I started drinking. I started drinking real heavy around the age of 14, 15. By the age of 16, I was an alcoholic. The majority of my arrests are alcohol related. So nobody knew. It's not like I was cracking beers open in front of people until the end. Right at the end, I said, you know what, I'm not hiding no more. I started drinking in front of my wife, and she was blown away. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't drink. I have too much balled up inside of me. There's too much bad has happened in life for me to drink. I suppress things. I have a lot of undealt with issues. And when I drink, I can't keep the things in. They come out. I lash out. The anger in me pours out. That's why I don't drink. Nobody knew. The people that I know Woody wouldn't let me drink. I wouldn't. Well, bro, what is you doing? Like, come on, no. We need to talk. But nobody knew. Like I said, I'm ashamed.
Every time we talk on the phone, I always ask you how you doing. You always tell me you're doing good. So basically, just let the viewers know you kept everything from everybody. So
yeah.
So there's nothing that I could have done. I didn't know. If I would have known, I've been when I was just at their house, just like last month, or the beginning of this month. I didn't suspect nothing. I didn't suspect a thing.
I'm very good at hiding. Very good at hiding, man. And I mean, what can I say? I relapsed. I made stupid decisions, and I ultimately paid for them. Like I said, I got a really good lawyer, and he said that I'm looking at some time out of this, but I'm going to do it with an ankle monitor on. I'm going to do it out there. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it here. I got a bond here on Wednesday and a bond here on Thursday.
I'm fucking tired of this dude.
I'll get the one on Wednesday.
All right, can we watch something else that's not pertaining to him? Let's watch the stuff that I want to see. Hang on. Let me drop this. Let's see. Now this guy, he kind of rose to popularity because he followed these prison tubers. He's had a lot of back and forth with like Pino, 1090 Jake. The only reason why this guy is this high up is because he was like the fucking thorn in people's asses. Like he was a troll or something. What does that sound like? No, this dude really was like obnoxious with it, and so we're gonna let you see his rendition. Now he's uncovered it once. And then I just accidentally, prepping for today's show, I ran across this accidentally on the way to starting mine. Let's see.
Yo, Monster, what up? Yo, Sauce, what up? Let's make it happen. Be the future. Get out. Really good. This be your boy Mean, and you're now watching another episode of Me Reacts, where we react to whatever's going on the internet. So Jay Williams is speaking on exactly what happened, why he's locked up, how's everything looking, and we're gonna kind of react to it. But before I get to this video, all I ask you guys to do is hit that like button because it'll definitely help the channel a long way, and definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe notification button for future videos.
Hey, listen, y'all don't even really know what's going on. Like I I got a gun charge with no gun. Let me tell you how this works. When you're a career criminal and you got felonies on your record, if they say you had a gun, then you automatically had a gun.
That don't even make any sense though, bro. Listen, I'ma support this story because I don't want to see the brother locked up. So the brother didn't have a gun. If he didn't have a gun on you, then bro, why would you give police a police chase though, boss? That doesn't make any sense. This is where you're fucked up though. Now, if they don't have a gun on you, or they didn't find a gun, yeah, 100% yes. Ride with that though, bro. That's what I would do. La some more. I'm not saying you're lying though, bro. But I'm saying that why would you evade police though if you didn't have a gun though, bro? You clearly wasn't thinking though, bro. And that was a real dumb fucking move, in my honest opinion though, boss. You're better than that, and you're a lot smarter than that though, brother. To be moving so recklessly and so stupid.
I didn't have no gun. No gun was recovered. I was charged with possession of firearm by a violent felon, and no gun was recovered. I was charged with brandishing a firearm, and no gun was recovered. And then the person that said it came to court and recanted their statement and said, look, I was intoxicated. I heard a clicking noise and assumed it was a gun. There was no gun. I didn't do anything. I can't say but so much because it's an active case. But I will say this. The hardest thing I'm dealing with right now is the eluding. I did take off. That I'm gonna plead guilty to. There's no way I can say I didn't. They got it on 40 plus police cameras. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I should go on a high-speed chase because I was called and told they are looking for you with 2 warrants. One for possession of firearm by violent convicted felon, and one for brandishing a firearm. Do you know what it means if I just pull over? It means I go into this jumpsuit.
No, it doesn't, brother. That's all cap. That's all a lie. They only can say that, though, brother, my honest opinion, if they find a gun on you. If they search your car and find a gun on you, because, listen, let's keep it real, though, bro. Let's just say I had a gun on me, though, boss, and I knew police was looking for me. I had a heads up, though, bro. I had plenty of time to get rid of that weapon.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Mean, for fucking stating the obvious. He was getting the fuck out of Dodge with the gun. He probably tossed that mother.
No, bro, I'm not gonna put police on a high-speed chase. I'm gonna try to toss that gun as fast as I can, as soon as I can. And I'm not gonna say he had a gun though.
He was balling to the river,
bro, because I believe he can't beat this gun case if they have no gun on him or find no gun. 100%. I agree with him though, bro. The eluding situation, I don't know how much time he's looking at that though. Maybe since nobody got hurt, he can probably come home pretty soon. But
yeah, but man, them police. He said it was a wave of blue lights. 40 cop car headlights. Okay, so you've got 40 witnesses that you were such a dangerous threat by your own account. All those police are going to back each other and say, yep, he did it. He was reckless as hell driving. I mean, he wasn't drunk. I mean, it was to get rid of the gun. I really feel that way.
The fact that you ran from police talking about, and listen, I'm not in his shoes. Maybe him doing time before, he really felt like, yo, they're not going to believe me. They're going to lock me up. But, brother, let's be honest, though. If you had no gun, why would you put them on a high-speed chase? Because the most you would have had to do was a couple of days or 2, though, bro. And they would have searched your car for a gun. You probably would have gotten whatever situation you had with that person that you was hanging out with, though, boss. That's probably the most you would have had to deal with. But you put them on a high-speed chase, though, brother. And they talking about gun, though, bro. But I don't want to see you locked up, though, bro. Not at all, though. I definitely don't want to see you locked up, though. But I would say, though, bro.
No, I do. Lock them all the fuck up. Who gives a shit? Fuck these prison tubers. Throw them all right back where the fuck they came from.
It's a lesson learned in it. Watch who you hang around with. Watch who you associate yourself with. You're on the bigger and better things. You're a successful.
I'm talking about you, soldier boy. Okay, so now we're going to, I guess I'll get, before we go ahead and get out of here because we got shit to do, I guess I'll go ahead and show you an example of some of Jay Williams' channels. He had a video. I was out dashing yesterday, and damn, you know, he's like a home interior decorator, whatever. Or no, he's a fucking construction worker. What am I saying? But somebody had tore up a house. They just got finished. Look, let's see this real quick. This is from 2 weeks ago. This is people were saying he had a nervous breakdown. He looks so rugged here. This is not normally how he looks. Let me see. Boom. Now this is weeks prior to this whole ordeal.
Oh, it's early. Tired. Here all night. Put the bags in my head. Yeah.
That's methed up.
Like, just looking rough. I'm a workaholic. Back, I had to fire pretty much my whole company. My whole company. Sucked. Sucked really bad, had to do that, man. Some of these guys I trusted. I'd known 25 years. Some of the guys have been with me 6, 7, 8 years, and then meth hit, and it was like, I don't know, man, it was like a wildfire.
He said he had to fire his entire staff because they were all using. Well, there's your fucking problem right there. I know you prison tubers, you want to come out and be activists, pro-life, evangelists. You want to hire convicted felons because they too were in the same shoes as you at once. But dude, it don't happen like that. Not everybody's cut from the same cloth like that and be a success story like you. That's where you fucked up right there, putting your business in the middle in the hands of a bunch of meth heads that are ex-cons.
One guy that hit the other guy that just took off and it ravaged not just my company and my employees, but everyone. I think I'm the only one, like honestly, the only one that didn't get caught up in it.
Huh.
Like I'm smart enough to know that that's not good. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Not something you want to consume. And so at that time, I was dropping minimum 4 videos a week. You gotta think now, because I've got 10 to 12 guys inside the houses working. So prior to that, I had a situation with a guy, and the same thing, he was doing that stuff, and he was doing it on my job, and I found it. So we ended up rumbling, fighting 3 times. Can't tell you how many times I fought for this company. Fought to like hold it together and keep it here so the guys would have jobs, could take care of their families. And the same guys that stood there that day and watched me fight, back to back to back. I mean, like 3 times in a row, exhausted. They watched me rumble to keep this company together. Them same guys would then leave there and do the same exact thing that guy was doing. Knowing how I felt about it, like knowing what had happened and seeing the whole thing, they knew. They knew.
They fucking played you, bro. They don't take you serious because look at who they are, okay? They themselves are not choir boys, and you take on this grief, this shit that happened to you. I mean, it's not your fault, but it is, but it's not fair.
I had to let them all go. Now I've got my good buddy Joe, man. Thank you, Joe.
What the hell?
Thank you for caring enough about yourself to get clean. Joe is going on, I don't want to misquote him, I want to say 6 years of sobriety now.
Let's see.
It was a good life. Everything in my power to stop
Shit.
what happened. I know he didn't just punch me. I'm bleeding. He did just punch me. Some bitch must have lost his mind. The old ass man. I told him to keep his hands to himself. Don't worry about what happened to my lip, man. My lip's fine. No, I ain't let the old man beat me up. Do I look like I'm gonna mess around and get this old man beat up, man? No, man. Mind your business, man. Shut up. Everybody worried about what happened to my damn lip, man.
This is a little skit. He does these little skits to his intros of his videos.
This old man punched me in my mouth.
Kind of like me.
Motherfucker. Man, you already know what it is. Jay Williams, let's live life.
Then we're black.
Happy Thursday.
So this is his shtick, his spiel. He pops up online. He tells people prison jokes, prison stories, blah, 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 blah. And you know the rest from where it goes. Guys, if we really wanted to dig into this, I'd be here for months showing you everything about prison tube life or just simply Jay Williams' channel. This today was just a pop-up visit hangout. Letting you know what's going on with old Jay Williams. So let's see how it goes. Let's see where it goes. But I appreciate everybody stopping by and hit me back. Let me know something. Y'all take care. Be safe out there, guys. Don't be getting no high-speed chases, okay? You got to live for the free world. And so with that note, I'm out of here. I love you all. Peace.